Hi everyone, Sarah here. I just wanted to share with you the Mother's Day card that I made for my mom. Using quite a few things from my stash. I have this mermaid image from the Greeting Farm, and then a inside scalloped stitched square from Mama Elephant. The kind of like wavy lace die in the back. I'm not sure where that one is from, but I added in a couple pieces of that in the background, and then I am using one of my shaker mixes in here. Sorry, I had it out for a second. This was the violet one that I did. Just had the iridescent shells, some white pearls, some little purple sequins, and some iridescent sequins. So I added that in, and then along with that mix I added in these shiny silver circle confetti pieces that I have. So it just turned out so pretty, and I put the silver in the frame to kind of bring it all together. There's some liquid pearls on her, pearls that are in her hair, and I do have the tails here that I did with Distress Oxide inks. It's inspired by the Marker Geek on YouTube. She did a video showing how she used distressed oxides to paper piece her mermaid tails. So I got inky and I did record it for you. It's nothing new. It's pretty much the same thing that she did, but I just wanted to show you how I did them. And I just layered a piece of pattern paper, added in my stamp. This one is from Simon Says. It's one of their Mother's Day sets. Says, thanks for the jeans that provided these crazy good looks. I thought that would be good with the mermaid because she's so pretty. And then on the inside, from your favorite child and Happy Mother's Day. So that's the pattern paper that's in the background here. Oh, and I did stamp the back. I'm done adulting. Let's craft. Yeah. So she turned out super cute. So pretty. And then these are all the extra tails that I have because I stamped a few. I did, I think there's 3 different mermaids from the Greeting Farm. They're the single ones. So I did 2 of each of them so that I can stamp them all out, color up their faces and bodies and hair, and then paper piece their tails on. I'll show you here. Like this. So pretty. So I used a couple different colors of Distress Oxide, and then I also used just some glimmer sprays. Basically just anything that you have that matches with it. It just turned out so pretty. And then I did add some shading onto the tails with Copic markers. So I do have that in my video also. So I will attach the little short videos there for you to show my coloring and shading on these. All right, so hope you guys enjoy. Hope everyone's having a great weekend and Happy Mother's Day. Please leave a comment, subscribe, have a good day. Okay, so the first part of this video is me just doing some ink smooshing with the Distress Oxide inks. For the pink one, I started off with Abandoned Coral and Seedless Preserves. I just did 1 layer and then dried it, and then pretty much used up what was left there, and then did another layer on top. And I also used Picked Raspberry, like a lighter pink color afterwards. Basically, I'm just putting the ink down, spraying it with water, and then making sure that my piece is dry, and tapping, smooshing, rubbing, just however you feel like getting the ink on there. That's basically what I'm doing. Just keep going till you like the way that it looks. And then once I had the colors the way that I liked them, in the end, the last thing I did was spray it with Glimmer Mist. And I believe for the pink one I used a Heidi Swapp Color Shine. And then for the blue one, I believe I used a Lindy's spray, but anything that you have. And then just keep layering until you like the way that it looks. Sorry if you guys hear purring. My cat is right here beside me. With the glimmer spray, I just sprayed it and dried it up real quickly. Turned out so pretty. Okay, so here is the blue one. I started off with some Mermaid Lagoon and Cracked Pistachio. I just used the 2 colors first and then I added in my 3rd color last. Same with the pink ones. And again, just smooshing, sort of tapping motions. I didn't want them to blend too much together, so that's why I did more tapping. That one turned out really pretty even after just the first layer. And then I wanted to add some purple, so I did the shaded lilac. Turned out so pretty. And I did go back in and add more of the blues and greens also after the shaded lilac was dried up. Again, it's just a messy, fun thing. Just keep layering until you get it the way that you want it to look. Oh, actually that one was a color shine also. It's like a dark teal color. So now that I have my backgrounds, I am just taking up my stamps and I am inking up just the tail portion as best I can. Used my favorite thing's Extreme Black ink because I knew that I was going to do a little bit of Copic coloring on top of this. And I found it best to use on an acrylic block so I could see what I was stamping and where I was stamping it instead of putting it into my MISTI or stamping tool. I basically just went around the edges of the paper and stamped 2 of each type of mermaid. For this part I am coloring in with Copic markers. I just picked 2 colors, one darker shade and then one much lighter shade. You don't want them too close together because you don't want it just to blend out and take all of your color out of your image. You are changing the color of it a little bit, but you're still going to have the variation and the sparkle from the glimmer mist and that. So basically just adding in some shadows here and there to make it look like you actually colored this image in instead of using distress inks and smooshing them around. Having problems with that smooshing word. So hope you guys enjoy. I just included the pink coloring, not the turquoise. And I didn't write down the numbers of the markers, but basically any marker that you feel like using will be fine. Just 2, one dark, one light to add in your shading. For this one I did go over it with black multi-liner, just a thin one, just because the Distress Oxides, when it stamped on it, it wasn't like a crisp black. But I didn't do that for all of them, just a couple. And then basically you just want to fussy cut to the edge and use your black brush marker to color the white edges of the paper and then glue it down to paper piece onto your colored image of the entire image. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.